Hey everyone, this is Corey with Redwood Empire Concrete Pumping Equipment. Wanted to go over real quick today on how to pair a SCANRECO remote to any of the newer SCT1 or SCT2 pumps. So pretty much anything 2018 to current. If you have this remote, this is how you're going to pair it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put the batteries in the remote. Make sure the batteries are in it and they're charged. Next thing, you want to make sure this red e-stop button is popped up. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we need to find this little plug. This is called the pairing plug. If you bought a new remote or a new receiver, this came with it. It also came with the machine when you bought it new. So look in your toolbox, you'll probably find it there. So the first thing we need to do is we need to find this port right here. So this is where you plug in your pairing plug. That gets plugged in, and then you thread that tight. And again, this goes for 305s, 500s, 750s, 1000s, 1250s, anything running this remote, you're going to be looking for this plug here and doing this same procedure. So now that we've plugged this in, you also want to double check that your remote is plugged in, which this one is. So what we're going to do next, there's a series of buttons you have to press. So we're going to press the horn button and the throttle up button at the same time. And once we press those two down and release them, we're going to get an orange light. And then we have 10 seconds to turn the ignition switch on to the concrete pump. At that point, you're going to watch this top light flash 8 times. Once it does that, it'll be paired. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So like I said, we're going to press these two buttons down, release them, you get an orange light. Then we come up here, ignition switch on, and then if you watch the light, it starts to flash. It'll flash 8 times. Once it's done flashing, the pairing procedure is done. We can turn the key off, unplug the pairing plug, and now at that point, your SCANRECO remote is now paired and linked to your Schwing concrete pump. If you guys have any more questions or concerns on how to do this or any older versions of remotes, feel free to give me a call. Also, if you lost your remote and you need a new one, we can help you out there too. So give us a call, 707-538-1206.